Horse trailer awning installation is similar to regular RV awning installation, with the exception we use rivets to install the awning rail to prevent injury to the horses when being transported. Also, most horse trailers need a 3 by 5 inch plywood backing for the upper rafter bracket installation. Following is a tool list needed for the horse trailer installation. After the correct measurements are established, mark the location of the top mounting brackets. Now you're ready to start the installation. First, check the inside of the horse trailer prior to mounting the awning rail to ensure there are no wires or other obstacles. Most horse trailers have a curved roof line. This is no problem using straight hardware. Do not mount the awning rail higher than 5 inches above the start of the curvature on the side of the horse trailer. In this case, the start of the curvature is the trim molding. Now, using a tape measure, make a mark about 5 inches above the start of the curvature. Continue marking the same height measurement every 24 inches. About 2 feet from the end of the horse trailer, take about 24 inches of duct tape and attach to the top of the horse trailer and make a hanger strap type loop with the tape and fasten the bottom end over the top to form a hanger to support the awning rail. Now repeat the same procedure at the opposite end so that you have 2 hangers ready to hold the awning rail in place. Next, insert the awning rail end into either hanger strap and slide it all the way through until you are able to insert the other end into the remaining hanger strap. Now slide the awning rail through the hanger straps and line it up evenly on your pre-marked line. If necessary, adjust the height of the awning rail to match your previous line marks by moving the duct tape up or down. After drilling a hole with the 9/64 inch drill bit in the center of the awning rail, install a 1/8 inch by 3/4 inch aluminum rivet to fasten the awning rail tightly in place against the side of the horse trailer. Now drill another hole about 1/3 from the rear end of the awning rail. Before fastening the rail, remove the duct tape. Now rivet the awning rail to the side of the horse trailer. Move to the front end and complete the same procedure. After you have a minimum of 3 rivets holding the awning rail securely in place, remove the duct tape. Finish drilling the holes and mounting all the rivets into the awning rail. Next, flare the end of the awning rail open using a flat blade screwdriver. Now attach the duct tape to the edge of the opening of the awning rail. This prevents scuffs and tears in the awning fabric when sliding it through the rail. Using a good grade silicone, lubricate the opening of the awning rail to allow the fabric to glide easily into the awning rail. Now adjust the top of the outer arm to be at the same height as the awning rail. Position the roller tube assembly onto 2 small ladders with towels. Note, if 2 small ladders are not available, you can use the following examples to support the roller tube assembly. Next, attach the front arm assembly to the end plug of the roller tube assembly using the factory supplied fasteners. Now install a glove over the upper mounting bracket. This will prevent damage to the RV during installation should the arm rub against the side of the unit. Next, repeat the procedure for the rear arm assembly. Now, with the assistance from a helper, elevate the awning assembly upward to a perpendicular position. Align the front end of the roller tube assembly with the entrance of the awning rail and insert the leading edge of the awning fabric into the opening of the awning rail. Next, with the aid of the assistant, slide the awning assembly through the awning rail until the center of the arms are aligned with your pre-marked center lines on the unit. Next, center the upper mounting bracket on your pre-marked center line and center the outer arm. Now remove the glove from the top mounting bracket and remove the duct tape from the awning rail. Now mark the bracket position. Next, using a 3/16" bit, drill 2 pilot holes through the throat of the awning rail into the side of the unit. Now take a piece of 3/4 inch plywood about 3 inches by 5 inches. Then on the inside of the horse trailer, hold the plywood below the previously drilled holes and mark one line perpendicular to the outside pre-drilled hole. Next, pre-drill a hole in the plywood piece using a 3/16" drill bit. Now install a 1/4 inch by 3 inch hex head lag screw into the 3 by 5 inch plywood piece. Just enough so that about 1/8 inch of the tip of the screw sticks out of the plywood piece. Now screw the plywood piece against the inside wall of the unit. This will secure the block and hold it in place when we go outside the unit and mount the upper rafter bracket. Next, using the pre-existing hole in the throat of the awning rail, drill a 3/16" hole through the plywood piece. Now insert a 1/4 inch by 3 inch hex head lag screw through the upper rafter bracket and hand tighten to start the screw into the plywood located on the inside of the unit behind the awning rail. Now, using the drill and a 7/16" nut driver, gently tighten the lag screw. Next, go inside the unit and remove the lag screw from the plywood. Then go outside the unit and install the second lag screw through the upper bracket into the plywood. Now lift outer rafter arm and set it on top of the inner rafter. Activate the travel lock to secure the arms together. Next, elevate the inner lower rafter and attach the mounting bracket. Then, bring the lower mounting bracket up to the bottom floor line of the horse trailer. Now, check the alignment of the arm, making sure it is straight. Next, mark the position of the lower mounting bracket. Now remove the lower bracket and lower the inner rafter slide to ground level to hold the arm assembly in place during the mounting procedure of the lower bracket. Next, using your previously marked position of the lower mounting bracket, drill a 3/16" pilot hole. Using a 7/16" nut driver and a drill, secure the bottom bracket to the horse trailer using 2 1/4 inch by 2 inch hex head lag screws. Now raise the inner arm and attach the foot to the newly installed bottom bracket. Now repeat the same procedures for the rear arm assembly and bottom bracket installation. Now, use a grinder to smooth off any lag screws that may have protruded into the inside of the horse trailer through the 3" by 5" plywood blocks. Next, using wire cutters, remove the cotter pin holding the tension on the rear torsion assembly. Count the number of holes on the face of the inner arm in the lock position. Then lower the inner rafter and place the stop bolt in a hole one higher than your count. This height adjustment is necessary to allow proper clearance for the outer arm to be raised above the inner rafter, which will allow proper clearance for the arm to go into the travel position above the upper rafter bracket. If no pre-drilled holes exist in the inner arm for the stop bolt, mark a line on the inner arm in the locked position, then lower the inner arm and drill a hole 3/4 inch higher than your mark and insert a stop bolt. Complete this same procedure on the rear arm assembly. After completion of setting both front and rear stop nuts, release the front and rear travel locks. Now hold the arm securely, making sure your fingers are clear of the back side of the arm, and activate the cam lock into the roll-up position. Allow the awning to roll up slowly against the horse trailer. Next, check the alignment of both arm assemblies to make sure they have cleared the upper rafter brackets. Now install the number 8 by 1/4 inch hex screw through the awning rail at each end of the awning fabric to secure the fabric from movement during travel or windy conditions. Now we are ready to extend the awning. Release the travel locks and rafter locks on both front and rear arms. Next, release the cam lock into the rollout position. Now, pull the strap to extend the awning to the full rollout position. Next, extend the upper slide rafters and secure in place. Now extend both lower rafter arms to elevate awning to the correct height. Next, readjust the upper rafters to tighten the fabric. Now, to retract the awning, release the lift handle on both outer arm supports and lower both outer rafters to the stop nuts. Next, loosen the black adjustment knob, lift the slider catch, and slide the rafter arm down to the bottom of the main arm. Leave the black adjustment knob loose. Repeat for the other side. Now, grasp the pull strap, pull toward you, and flip the locking lever up to the roll-up position. Now, slide the pull strap to the center, and using it to control the speed, allow the awning to return to the vehicle side. Secure the travel locks and the rafter locks on both sides of the awning arms for storage or travel. If possible, a roller device should be installed on the door corner to help protect the awning fabric from rips or tears in case of accidental door opening during the retraction or extension of the awning. This completes the installation of an RV awning on a horse trailer.